In the grand orchestra of human thought, misconceptions play a discordant symphony, disrupting the harmony of understanding. They are the jarring notes that clash with the melody of truth, creating a cacophony of confusion. Like stubborn weeds that choke the garden of knowledge, misconceptions take root in our minds, often unnoticed and unchallenged. They feed on our biases, our preconceived notions, and our tendency to filter information through the lens of our personal experiences. The equilibrium of misconception is a delicate balance between truth and illusion, a state where incorrect beliefs coexist with accurate knowledge. It's a precarious state of affairs where the truth struggles to shine through the veil of misconceptions. One of the most common misconceptions is the belief that we possess an objective view of the world. We convince ourselves that our perceptions are unbiased, that our interpretations are infallible. Yet our minds are not infallible instruments. They are susceptible to biases, influenced by our upbringing, our education, and the information we consume. Another prevalent misconception is the tendency to generalize from specific instances. We often draw sweeping conclusions based on limited experiences, failing to consider the broader context or the vast array of exceptions. The equilibrium of misconception is further destabilized by our tendency to cherry-pick information, selectively choosing evidence that supports our existing beliefs while dismissing contradictory data. This confirmation bias reinforces our misconceptions, creating a self-fulfilling cycle of ignorance. The consequences of misconceptions are far-reaching. They hinder our ability to make informed decisions, fostering prejudice and discrimination. They impede our progress in understanding the world around us, leading to flawed scientific theories and misguided policies. To restore the equilibrium of misconception, we must engage in the practice of intellectual humility. We must acknowledge the limitations of our knowledge, recognize the fallibility of our perceptions, and embrace the possibility that our beliefs may be flawed. We must cultivate critical thinking skills, questioning the information we encounter, seeking diverse perspectives, and evaluating evidence objectively. We must challenge our biases, confronting our assumptions, and considering alternative viewpoints. The equilibrium of misconception is not a static state, it's a dynamic process that requires constant vigilance. It demands a commitment to lifelong learning, an openness to new ideas, and a willingness to challenge our own beliefs. By striving for intellectual honesty and embracing the pursuit of truth, we can gradually restore harmony to the orchestra of thought, silencing the discordant notes of misconception and creating a symphony of understanding.